Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode on the RavenCraft server. Today we're going to be having a look at the well, we started last week. We were making the monstrosity of a ridiculously inefficient kelp farm, and it is virtually complete, so we're going to have a little rummage around it and have a little look at it, and then we're probably going to maybe just nip to the end, because as you'll see on the way, we have a situation that requires more shulker boxes. So let's pop all of our junk back on and bring up the menu so I can actually see what's going on. And we'll head on out. I'm really quite impressed with the current version of Minecraft's Noctifine. It's just running these shaders without any issue at all. The fans aren't even wearing up. Yeah, cover your eyes, royalty. Are they shut? Are they shut before I turn around and unveil the mess? Yeah, there's lots of random ones in here. This was like the the initial. Oh, there's an empty barrel here. Ooh. It's not all tidy. Trust me. There's plenty of mixed. Is your shop open yet? I just noticed when I was like sharing the link across all the different discords, and I saw that there was notification in the server logs there. Did you get blown up by something today? Oh, I need to sort this pool out, don't I? Oh, that's an idea. Does that thing... Did I leave any resources over here? Hang on, just a second before we... Oh, that's got a funny glow to it, hasn't it? These shaders. Alright, I need to make some more of these. Oh, did Chrissy distract you? What stuff are you needing for to complete your build? Because there's bound to be some of that junk lying around here if there's certain like blocks that you're needing. Wood. What type of wood do you want? I have this much oak. Got that much dark. Ooh, I really have to get some birch in. I've got this much spruce. And I got this much of that one. That's all the jungle I've got. Crimson. I haven't really been collecting the new ones, to be honest. I've only got a couple of those. But if you need any of those or what have you, and don't forget we've got plenty of wool as well. If you need any wool for anything, we've got tons of it. Is that where you got blown up in the woods? I head down here because I haven't checked down here. I've been doing a lot of work around this area, so I wonder if there are any lights on yet. Nope. Because when those lights comes on, it means that we're approaching capacity or we've exceeded capacity. I think we might actually be... I'm going to check the overflow. Might as well check do the maintenance on this whilst we're down here. Ooh, light blue. Do we reckon this is light blue? Must have just been a glitch. Alright, I'll just throw it back into the mix. Oh no, not that way. That way is blocked off now, isn't it? How'd you get... Did the skeleton set off the creeper? Oh, it's daytime now. Any wool, at least, that I find in amongst all the chests, I can just drop it straight in here and it goes back into the sorting system. But I'll show you... actually, before we do that again, let's just zoom over here, because possibly next week, given the date, I just need this just to render in for a second here. I should have pre-rendered some of these bits. But there we go, we've got the main island there. Let's just land here. So at some stage there's going to be a lighthouse on top of here. That's like one of the plans. But over here, somewhere, I don't know whether or not maybe it's in this face, or maybe it's this face here. Let's see, there's only taller ones. Maybe it was over here I was looking at. And maybe this might be a nice one here to build it. I'll have a bit more think about it for next time. But with it being Halloween, I want to move my enchanting table. And somewhere on either here, or possibly here, I'm going to make like a skull in the side of the mountain, so that I can like fly into it to do any enchanting if I want to do it. I've seen a picture of a skull that I quite like. It's like a super low resolution one, but it's decent enough where I'll be able to like get a rough idea of how many blocks across, because I'm just not quite sure of the scale. But it's only 2/3 of the skull in the picture though, so I'll have to make up the rest somehow. Well, I'll figure that out at the time. I haven't really had that much time to sit in my creative world. I've been doing a lot of mining, actually. We'll get to the farm eventually. Because I've been getting... I thought that was a creeper there for a second. I've been mining a lot of blackstone for the end temple, and I've managed over the course of like the past 3 weeks to amass this many ingots. I still have to actually apply this to things, but we'll maybe do that later. What I'll do now is we'll actually we can sleep in front of the furnace, because I left this little bed here next to it. I'll have a little tour of it, and then before I set it off, I'll change out of the shaders, because you'll not be able to see it working with the shaders on. But there's been a few modifications, as you can see in here. The boiler is in place. I don't know if this is probably not going to be the finished design, because I'm not really that happy with it at the minute. Plus, it's not really doing them efficiently enough. Everything about this whole Kelp setup is completely inefficient. It's not like my Bedrock series, where that one is just... everything about that machine in my Bedrock world is completely efficient and self-sustaining and automatic. This is all sort of like a jerry-rigged mess. Let's go up here into the boiler. So this is where the Kelp goes eventually. And all it comes into is 3 smokers. The contents of which goes down into here, and then there's a crafting table so that I can turn it into kelp blocks. And once it's turned into kelp blocks, I put it into there, which then makes the fuel, because this is where we load the fuel for the smelter. And basically it's sort of, pull on this chain. the hopper above it there has got fuel, so I can take some fuel out of there, dump it into here, and then it'll refuel the system. Oh no, the inspector gonna come back. I need to put a date sort of stamp on there for when we had this good report, and then we're gonna have the next report maybe here or something, and just have a date stamped on the top for for them. This is the big red, or the big black even, harvest kelp button. I press that and all the automatic things go into action, but before we do that, we'll have a little... Actually, we'll follow it down. There is multiple ways into the bowels of the mechanism. And this is one of them. So you press that button, and it's, the redstone signals just pass downstairs here. I put lots of delay bits in it, just so that I have time to run around the side of the building so that I can check to see if it's working. Oh, hang on, I better have a snack. I'm just going to face it to the wall in case I click something and activate everything. It's the safest way to eat it. So here we have 2 of my variable pulse extenders. I've got a tutorial for these on my Bedrock channel. I use them all over in my different designs. Basically, by the numbers of items that you have in here, it will extend the amount of time it is for when the switch is activated, basically. But because of the way that this all gets triggered, and because of the way that I need it to wait, I've had to actually connect 2 of them together. Because all we get, we need to lock the collection system open. So these 2 minecarts go back and forth when there's stuff to collect, and just collect it all straight off here. I might actually upgrade this again, because there's about 10 hopper minecarts underneath here to flush things out quickly enough, but when everything, when all the kelp is being harvested, it's just not enough storage, because I need to drain these off as quickly as possible, because once it starts harvesting, you've got 5 minutes to clear it all before it despawns. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I knew this was never going to be a super efficient method of collecting it, because normally you would just use water flows on the surface of the water, but I just don't like that method. I wanted to do something weird. But it does collect more than enough to sustain the boiler upstairs and what have you. Yeah, there's quite a lot of dolphins get harvested by the machine, unfortunately. But this little bit in here, when you press that button, we need to send the first flying machine away, and in here are the triggers to send the flying machine off. Those are connected by a redstone line back here, although I can manually set it off here, but I'm not going to yet. In fact, I'm not even going to hold the top of my mouse. I'm going to keep my fingers on the side of it as we navigate through here. So basically though, the signal comes through here, the flying machine flies away, and this timer starts. This timer is waiting for the harvester to, well, the harvester to go across, and then for the sort of like the collecting shovery thing to come back, or at least as close as possible, and then it sends a quick signal through here to hold the gates open, you know, to trigger this machine, which will hold the gates open for the full 5 slots, so that the mine carts will move whilst the second one is on the clock. The mine carts will move to collect as much as possible. That then, once it is collected, comes down here. There's just a simple sorter here for Kelp. Anything else that comes out, I'll take that now. Just gets filtered off and just put it in that, and I'll just collect it later. You know, things like the fish and what have you. There's like bone meal and stuff that comes out of this as well from squid ink. That comes out in it as well. But anyway, that sorter, once the kelp comes down here, the kelp comes along here, and it's got my compact, whatever you called, dropper emptier, whatever I called it, I can't remember now. There's multiple tutorials I've got on there for the best ways to flush things out of a dispenser. Let's see, let's just go up here, and I'll show you just the outside before we go onto the flying machines. And outside here we have a pipe. Now, originally the pipe was this one over here, but I decided that I didn't want it just to be coming up and being like a straight line, so I decided to just to make it that little bit more inefficient, to move all the items along here so they could come back here just to go back over. But I'm still not happy about the blocks, and sometimes the items get stuck and build up. It's not a perfect setup. I'll work on it. But you can see here the items will fly up through the water, then get brought along here. They then turn in here, and then they go up here. And I've got 5 rockets. Right, we'll get some more rockets as well before we go with the flying machines. Then they come up here, and then they go along here, and then into the boiler, where they're then turned into dried kelp. Right, let's go, before we inspect the flying machines, let's just go and grab a few more rockets. Top floor. I'm going to have to manufacture some more of these shortly. That skeleton's still here. Yeah, that skeleton's still waiting for you to do the 50 blocks achievement. Right. Let's go underwater. Oh, actually, it might be a good... Well, we'll keep the shaders on for a minute, and then I'll turn them off, because it's very, very murky down here. Quite like it, but it's not good for showing off the detail. Here's one of the flying machines. This is the flying machine that cuts it all down. And you see here, just about that had so much sand from the dig site, because I needed absolutely tons of glass to fill the kelp, and I used one of these shroom lights to light it up underneath, just for something different, because you know it's a new block, I've never used it. I think actually with these shaders it looks really quite good. That looks almost like little lavary glowy sort of things, doesn't it? Which way are we going? Yeah, we're going the right way. This is actually really nice with it. I mean, not for like showing off the detail, but just the look with these shaders, and I'm really impressed at just how little resources are being drained to run these ones, because previously in like versions 14.4 and 15, my computer would be screaming. Actually, let's just bring it down. What we got? CPU average, we'll say 45. 15 gigabytes of RAM being used. GPU's just sitting halfway, and the fans aren't even spinning up. Oh, the shroom lights, they're part of the new trees. So when you know the trees that you get in the Nether, when you trigger those, when you cut that, like grow them, you get you get like those that spawn in it. So it's a light source that we can actually grow. So I thought it would be quite handy to use them a little bit more. Ooh, sun's going down. We get a screenshot of that. Looks quite nice. Just wait for it to pass through the next bit. Just lighten up the other windows there. Got a few screenshots of that. Yep. So this is the collector flying machine. So this is the double layer one that we made last week. So we've got slime blocks on the top, and we have what they're called, honey blocks on the bottom. Let's just hop over here. And what we have, actually, I'll have to go back under the water briefly. You can just make them out there. There's 2 observers. When that flying machine gets over here, it triggers this, which sends a signal up. You see here, this is Ergo's pod. This is where I trapped him to AFK so that we could get all the kelp to grow for today. Let's hop up here. When that comes up here, we have my variable pulse extender once again. And this waits for the cutter flying machine to get away. It weighs 48 items worth, and when that finishes, it then get out here. It then sends the signals through here, which then triggers the collector to fly forward and collect everything. Looks really nice at night, doesn't it? All lit up. You know, screenshot. Yeah, so that then goes and collects all the bits and bobs and pushes them all to the end, where they then get collected. Just hop along here. Oh, at some point I am going to, it's not just going to be like blank like this. I want to put like something that looks like some kind of like weird like oil rig type cap over the top of it. Just so it's not like sitting like this. There'll be some sort of structure. I just haven't quite decided what it's going to look like yet. Let's just hop through here. So that other double flying machine will then push everything, which will then get drawn down like that. And one other project as well, which you cannot really see, 1 because it's dark, and 2 because of the shaders when you're in the water. I had to make this big platform going out. I put like this down here just so it wasn't too bad, but I will be moulding this into the surrounding area. The same as what I did on that next clan server or whatever on earth they were called, where that's like 20 chunk farm that I made, where I moulded the surroundings back into it. We're under attack. Oi. Oh, it's one of them. Hang on. I kind of see him. I'm gonna have to sleep. So what we'll do is we'll quickly, actually before I sleep, because it takes a moment for the chunks to reload, let's turn the shaders off. Video shaders off. Anytime. When you're ready. Just load these chunks in. Here's what it looks like normally. If we go underwater, you can see the tank. See that a lot clearly there, Ergo's pod. And like I say, all this will get moulded in to the surrounding landscape. I'll need like probably about 10 shulkers of gravel, but you know, it's doable. Right, I suppose the only thing left to do is to trigger the machine. So we'll go inside. We'll have a brief moment to get around, but we'll maybe fly around, but we can watch it. So when we need to top up the fuel, there it goes. If we turn the hitboxes on for a moment as well. But we're collecting some stacks here as well. I'll throw those manually into the mix. See the machine there, cutting away. Tons of it being harvested, look at it. No, the dolphins shouldn't be able to cause any issue to it. It's almost at the end, and then there'll be a trigger. There's the trigger. And now the machine is counting down, and that countdown, top of it, the other side, gives that machine time to get away before this one revs up. There it goes. Look at it all getting launched. There is some lossage, but like I said, I knew it was never going to be efficient because this is not the way you build a kelp farm. I say we're going for something fun over efficiency. Yeah, lost a few stacks, but it doesn't really matter at this stage because, to be honest, most of them probably aren't even going to get picked up before they despawn anyway. You can see they're all getting like drawn down at the end there, getting pulled down to where they're going to get picked up in a minute. Oh, the machine slowed down for a second there. There we go, a couple of stacks get drawn back. Oh, I forgot to put those chests there. But not really that much of a loss. I can hear the minecart there. Where's the other entrance? Here it is. Turn the hitboxes off now, I suppose. Quickly before that minecart comes back. See how quickly that gets drawn out of there because of the extra minecarts that are underneath. Oh, was that one? Oh, no, I thought that one had broken there. So you get them out as quickly as possible and get it out again. But that will slow down though very, very soon because there's only, I can't remember, I put like 8 or something down there. But this particular minecart here is the most important one because that's where just about all of the kelp is. That one just collects like a few bits of fallout. This one's doing all the hard work. There are better ways of collecting it. You know, I could have had a hopper underneath every single one of these blocks and then drawn them through multiple layers. But it just adds extra processing overhead. And considering how many we're going to get anyway, it doesn't really matter. And you see, this is all going along here. And I'll have to turn the hitboxes back on. You see them all getting up there? That's all going up there. Like, let's quickly run to the surface so that you can see it. This is probably going to turn off in a moment. Yeah, it stopped collecting, you see now. I bet there's absolutely tons of it. I've got to do more work on the timing. Yeah, you see, it only got through a fraction of what was there, but it was still absolutely tons of it. If I had a lever handy, I would just override it, but actually, no, I can override it with the other system, can't I? Hang on. There's the entrance, there it is. I'm going to put like another light in there so I can see it. Right, I will override it by placing a kelp in there. There we go, that will lock the mechanism in the on position. And it'll gather up as much as it can. I've been playing with my toys. There you go. With the hitboxes on, you can kind of see. Oh, I see. There's a blockage there again. Keeps on happening. There we go. There's some got through. Then you see they're coming along here, and then you can see they're coming through here, and then they're away. I think it's actually right here. I think it's accumulating a stack, and then the stack is moving together along here. Yeah. Let's now go inside. And if we go upstairs, this one here isn't full. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just dump what we have here in. But yeah, all this is then just going to get converted into more kelp. Most of it flies past. It takes a little while for that one to fill up. But that's what I mean by I'm not really happy with the flow of water yet. If it does get too many, though, I can just come up here and manually collect it and redistribute it. But I'll work on it because it's all gone a bit weird. But all the other systems should have reset just about. I say that the kelp will slowly build up, will slowly get collected before it all despawns. I'll just grab a few of these, but there's already like tons of stacks that are in there now. I see it's already gone halfway through because it collects from this side first, and then it slowly gets further and further as it goes along. But I bet that the overflow minecarts underneath probably all at capacity now. Shut off again. Oh yeah, of course. Like the people. Yeah, I've got to work on some of the circuits. It'll get done. Let's get rid of some of this extra kelp though whilst we've got it in my hands. We get anything else? Nothing else has come through yet. Actually, that extra kelp. I know what we can do with it. Yeah, it's absolutely tons of it. Each of these bundles here are full stacks as well. Some of it gets flung, right out here as well. Unfortunately, I've got to leave these gaps here, otherwise the water won't regenerate. But it doesn't really matter. It produces more than what I need anyway. There should always be enough to, because obviously it takes fuel to make the fuel. But it shouldn't really be an issue. Actually, I'm going to have to put a little bit of fuel into the system, aren't I? Because I know that some of those furnaces are out of fuel. So we pull on the chain, put 2 stacks in. And then we'll just put these kelp into the normal mix. We'll stick that raw cod in as well. There you go, they're all lighting up. And if I go down here and try and remember which way it is. Just hop back up. Night time again. Let's get through that. It should now be just a continuous flow of dry kelp coming through here as well. Yeah, it'll take ages for it to process all of that. I mean, well, it takes like days on the bedrock one. But that has a buffer of like 70-odd thousand. What we'll do now, though, is we will see what. Actually, let's go to our supply stuff. That could have been dangerous. Get our ancient debris. And where's our good stuff? There. Grab that. There we go, that is our toolbox fully upgraded. Do we have anything? Ooh, I forgot I got more wood. I forgot I got what a thing of wood in here. We have an array of wool, gold, beacons, diamonds, workbenches, dyes and stuff, the tree box, sand and gravel, the lunchbox, the little box of travelling, odds and ends, more odds and ends. An array of, I wish potions would. Actually, did they not change potions to make them stackable, or is that coming in the next version? Next version, memories. What else we got? Oh yeah, and just that beacon that I took down the other day that I still haven't put back into storage. Actually, no, I'll leave that where it is. Right, what I'm going to do now is, right, I'm going to build another one of those. You need 4 wood and 2 iron, I think. Oh, actually, I might already have one over there. Hang on. Nope, of all the workstations, I thought I had one of every workstation in here. If you're not got a full set yet, but if you want some of this to put some of your stuff on, see 4 of them. Yeah, I'm saying this is the recipe. I think it is. Yeah, it is. That's right. Where can I really put this? I think I'm just going to put it in the middle of the floor for now. We've got to do the emergency set. Aye, well, it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since any of you were last on. to get mining in the Nether. Got the spare ones here, but I'm not in any rush. The spare ones can just stay as diamond for now. But to be honest, I think I'll probably want more small lodestones than anything else, to be honest, because those are quite fun blocks. I've got 11 pieces left then. I'm going to stick this on the top floor. Utilities. There we go. Right, how's our durability? Our durability is not particularly great. Right, what stock am I going to need? I will need an E-chest. At least 6 stacks of arrows. Crafting bench. Not arrows, sorry. Ooh, that's not good. All the rockets. Lunch. We will need some lunch. 2 stacks of lunch. You will need pumpkin. What else am I going to need? An elytra handy, probably. Do I have one handy? Well, it's been the armor box on the top floor, won't it? If I've got one at all. I can't remember where I put the others. It's unenchanted, but it'll do to get us home. Although in saying that, there was a spare one in our kit, wasn't there? On the first floor for the chest. Alright, there's 2 in there, so that doesn't matter. What else did I want out here? I want my infinity bow. I want my shield. I'll need some arrows, but I'll take arrows out of the other chest. Right, here we go. Not really, no. I mean, I got those 2 echoes, and then I was tempted by another like case, a thing that, you know, for a case for like putting like my Raspberry Pi stuff in, and like wires and like organising them and stuff, because I've got like that many circuit boards and little things like that lying around. I've already got like one, and it was down by £3, and I wasn't going to bother. But she said she was if I order it, she's going to wrap it up for Christmas for us. So I bought my own Christmas present. What else was it I wanted? Oh, a water bucket. Keep that in my hand. Arrows, that's what I wanted. Stack of arrows. Keep all this sort of stuff over here. Anything else that I would normally take with me? Got that. Got some snacks. We have an end chest. We have silk touch. I've got my bow. Was it a monitor, or was it a monitor stand? I can't remember what you said yesterday now, that you were looking at amongst other bits and bobs. I think this is all the gear that I'm going to need. Shall find out. Get this way. A monitor stand, a new monitor. Aye. knew mixed in with it, there was definitely both of them somewhere down the line. Can't wait to get that flying route sorted out. Instead of having to like run perfectly up this little single track. Yeah, those are the shroom lights though, you see they grow under the trees. So you can like replant them, replant the trees, grow them, and then get more lights. Did they grow on the crimson ones as well? I can't remember. They probably do. Yeah, that answers that question, they do. We're almost there. Say almost there, we're at this portal anyway. And here's the monstrosity. Still need to take out these hills around here as well. I need to gather up more blackstone. It's as high as I've managed to get it so far, and that's already taken like multiple shulkers to get this high up before I ran out of blocks. Let's walk into it properly though, shall we? So out here there'll be other things that I have in my head. Yeah, we need to get this covered in. Just going to take so long though to harvest all that blackstone. You're at the bottom of the pit. Right, what I'm going to do is sit somewhere safe for a minute. Actually, everywhere should be relatively safe here because we've put enough water down. Right, where is my stream deck? Now, we went this way, didn't we? So these buildings here, yeah, these buildings here have got the crosses on that we marked off. I know that you and Royalty went south, so I'm going to try and head go here, and I can go here. That should give me, as long as these haven't been done already. I'm not seeing a cross on top of them. Just check. Oh, the block there. Oh, I didn't bring any blocks to make crosses. I'll just get some stone off the bottom of one of these, that'll do. Alright, so north, this way. Just putting the full F3 on here so that I can use the angle thing in the center so I know which way I'm flying. Or rather which angle I'm flying at. Quite the distance. I also have to keep an eye on that durability. But we're only going to do a couple of them, so it shouldn't be too bad. $500 high, so that's plenty of time to tab over. Yeah, just to make sure that you're still angled up over and going in a straight line. because normally I would just do the, you know, with the mini HUD at the top of the screen. I know that you guys can't actually see it unless I press this button, and you can see the coordinates in the top there. Apparently, also joined the Discord. I didn't realise that was still loaded on there. I don't really. If it wasn't just for like showing brief examples, I probably would have even completely disabled that button by now. But we need to adjust course. There we go. Course adjusted. Still 500 high. $470 odd. Slowly drifting. Just course a little bit more. Right, F3, dive. Oh, this one's already been raided. Wait before I land. Yeah, it's already like almost 50%. You hear it. On the side somewhere. Too much fanny on really to do that one. But we think this place has been cleared out completely. No, it must have just been the elytra was took. Fly. Enderman. Bane of my life. Open wide. Oh, why is that not actually? Must be many here. Where do we get hit from? Oh, they're getting up that way. Wait for this to wear off. Anytime now. For crying out loud. I'll fill this button before we get back down there at this rate. I had my shield up. Come on. Up, down. Where's he gone? Ah, there he is. Getting taken out by the forms. That. Where did the other? I'm sure there was small. Oh, there it is. I'll say there's small boxes to get. I'm gonna grab that before it despawns. Oh, I suppose I want to go back over here. I'm going to check this chest anyway. It's not really worth the effort, is it? To haul these back. Well, I suppose I could always throw it out. Oh, we didn't. Well, apart from the wood in our end chest, we didn't bring any. We didn't bring any chests with us, did we? Oh, I've got a crafting bench in my end chest. Snack. So there's one on the underside there. I'll get close one. Come on. Say hello. Knock knock. This one's taking the mick, isn't he? If you want the shovel, I'll put it to one side. Right, let's very carefully see if we can find where that landed. And down. How far does that drop down? The question. Must have gone all the way down. Quick snack before we go any further though, because you know what's going to happen. Any more in here? Let's fire it into here. Okay. I can see them there. I might be able to take this one out from here. Just whilst we're still floating. Well, there was two here. Oh. Oh, can we still get out? Right. Still get out. Use the hovery to get up here. There it is. Knock knock. Another one down. We'll need a lot more than 19 though. Actually, this one will be easier to take out from above. Yeah, it's well, double shulkers is on, but there's a few of them that were picked up a bit odd. Oh no, he saw us. I hate Enderman. Sounds like you got washed all the way down. I hate them. Set me in a bucket of water until the full gone. Should be safe here till my health regenerates. What about junk have we picked up here? Open up. $21. Where did it go? There. Now 22. Alright, well that was alright last time, wasn't it? Because I still had like one left in storage. So I was able to use that to like even it out. Right, I think we've done all the towers, have we? Maybe not this one. Open up. I think that's this one successfully done. So what we'll do now is we will float down. I'm going to grab a good amount of these because well, technically I could get some wool out of my inventory, but just grab a good handful of these. And see, this is a nice wide one. That's close enough. Right, let's just render the map in this area. Going to update. Yeah, there we go. The little crosses on there now. So now we want to head east, straight east to here. That way's east. Oh, you mean come back with some wool, wool and put a proper cross on top of it? Still a little bit to go. We are. And straight in the old. Oh, this one's already been looted anyway. Take the chest though. This one may have already had a good job of it done because there's like blocks carved out of it and stuff. There might only be odd ones left here. Missiles. No, we still got hit by something. Hydra's still alright. We're probably getting the XP that's mending it like as well. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Into the shield. Two. Come on, open up. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go inside now to deal with that one, I think. Ah, I'm going to hit again. Come on, before they despawn. Oh, we're getting attacked from over there as well. That's problematic. What hit us from? priorities. Get those. Health. Last half. Yeah. Have some more to eat. We've got a head there as well. Right, let's see what. I spotted some diamonds. Don't really need diamonds, but might be handy for building things. Take that. And yeah, a few odds and ends we can use in there. I've eaten tons of it. That's what we should have been collecting, end rods as well, but at the minute the priority is I need shulkers. Right, our inventory is full. Right, what I'm going to have to do then is, as long as I hope I'm safe here, utilities box, this one, crafting bench, that in there, collect the potion. Just want to make one shulker for now. We'll stick those in there. One of those. Those. That. Oh, we'll let that helmet there, it doesn't really matter. Right. Where we're being attacked from now. Heavy bombardment, isn't it? Oh, bugger. Should have known. All stuck on the window. Come on, get one more hit on it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I just managed to get away from it there. Next one is on the side of the building. Okay, we've got one shulker there. See if we can land on that level, at the very least here. We looked at an Enderman. Wouldn't be cross. Let's head across to that tower now. We'll deal with that one. of fun. A bit wide. Only got one from that one. No, we still managed to get hit by one of those things. One out. We're still left with this odd number. Oh, that must have been it. Oh, right, is that the tower came down? Yeah, then went over there and did that. Must be. Done that one. Okay. Anyone else in here? All right. This is over all this food, isn't it? Well, oh, where'd he go? Must go around the corner. Out and play. There we go. This one done, maybe? Or rather that section. Still some over there. Oh, I've got one of these rooms. Right. Make sure the health is regened. I'm going to swap these places so that I can quickly get to the shield, because you can't get the shield when you've got the arrows. That wasn't supposed to happen. This must have been where I got the levitation achievement. The only reason that there'd be this many holes and that many shulkers left. Must be on the outside of the building. Where are they firing from? Can't be there. Half of this stuff will probably just bin in the furnace when we get back, but... I hate those things. because that's not gone down too far. Run away. Oh, hang on. Might have an emergency here. Ah, well, I just not too bad. I forgot to check the durability on it there for quite a while. So we still need to do that one over there, so we'll go over there next. I think we're like being like, because it's sort of like been there all the time, so we're being kind of maintained by the ooh, that looks like a lot. Being maintained by the mending from the XP. Come on, run out. I thought there might be one underneath. No. No. Is that all of those towers complete? That's been done. I think it might just be the entrance. Definitely something here. I could hear it. Eat something else to get my health back. Oh, down here at the entrance, I can hear one open and closing somewhere. Enderman. Oh, no. Lost my water. I'm beat. Don't know if this works anymore, but I'm gonna try it. Yep, we got away with it. What do we reckon? That's probably it. Put a big marker on top of here. Close enough. Let's render this bit of map in now. There we go, we'll have that in. Now, I'm guessing those are the ones we did last time. So, that's now done, that's done. To be honest, that's probably going to be enough for now. We should probably maybe just head back to base. See what we got. Let's see, we want to go south-ish. should end up back at the the whatchamacallit farm, the furnace place. I think that's where we last slept. Oh, hang on, we're going the wrong direction here. That way. That's what we've already done. Yep. The green wall. Whilst we're flying back here, what is the current egg count up to? Must have massively overtaken royalty by now. Must be thousands, I would imagine. I can't remember what they were yesterday. Oh, right, we're not going in the right direction here, are we? F3. Right, now we should be on a dead course for the middle. 55.7. Check that durability. We've got 1,000 blocks to go. Reckon about a 2k lead. Still 600 to go. Rocketing into the void. $400. Not far off 0-0. And if we look down now. Here we go. Go and see what loot we got. Shotgun we want. Saddle, what use is that? Yeah, see, that doesn't go in there. So, sort of a mixed bag. I'll put these the diamond tools here and what have you. I'll put those in the post box for you. You have that iron helmet as well if you want. Oh, Curse of Vanishing, that's useful. A few odds and ends. But I'll check up to the post office later on and put them in. But yeah, we've got 51. Of course, has to be an odd number. Got some extra chests, which is to put those in. We should have collected some more of the chests as we went really as well. Some of those. We've got a head to go into the other room, but that hopefully will allow us to pack up a chunk of this anyway, because like lots of these are kind of like all. I mean, look at all this. This is all the sandstone. But all this needs to be like put into shulkers as well. Really, it's absolutely tons of it. And there's all this junk as well. Some of it's all sorted. You know, like plenty sandstone. Some of it's mixed. Some of it's just like randomised with all sorts of junk. I'll keep Roti out of trouble. Once she opens her shop. Actually, you know what? Grab that. Anything else that that you want from the base before I take it up to the post office? Have I updated the map? Oh, we should maybe update the map before we finish up as well. I think you take all 4 then, won't I? Right, let's land over here. That's those bits done. Typically it's got to be across 2 maps, hasn't it? Right, let's go and update this map and see what it looks like now. Oh, it's just off the map as well. You can see half of it. I'll have to extend this notice board. Actually, I don't think I've got enough sea lanterns to extend it. Yeah, this way. I need to build a farm out here as well. Need the skulls, and also we need the blazers. Slowly hop down here. I need to mend my tools anyway, so I'll have to go back to spawn anyway, so I might as well do all this in one go. Need to put my tools back as well. Definitely got to get this flying route sorted out. Whilst we're heading along here, I haven't had the chance, because you know I said the other day with the Half-Life Halo, I don't know how long the levels are going to be, so I'm going to have a little look and try and work out what the length of the levels are. Because we've got an odd number of levels to complete. Because I need to find out how long the last mission is, because if it's just like a cutscene like at the beginning, if that's what mission 15 is and technically the end is on 14, I don't know. Then obviously we'll just compact that into one sitting, or if there's one level which is really, really long, then that one will probably just take up like a full sitting. But the way it'll work out is when I ever have one really, really long stream, I say long, it'll be like an extra 40 minutes probably, or we'll have a shorter stream for one of them, just to balance out the episode numbers, or mission numbers even. I need to go and have a look to see how long the levels are, because I just can't remember. And that long since I played Halo 2. Probably well over 10 years. We're almost at spawn. Let's go almost into the negative numbers. And I think it's like negative 150 or something like that on the X, or at least where you turn anyway. Almost at 0. Yep, we can see that. I can see the corner just coming up ahead. But I've also changed the stream schedule. I got it. Well, I say I got a new game today. I pre-ordered a new game which is coming out in like 2 days' time. So I've stuck that into the mix. I saw a trailer for it a few weeks ago and it looked like fun. And I watched a stream of it this afternoon while I was working, and it looks like it'll be a really good laugh. So I've picked that up on the Xbox so that we can get the achievements as we go. It is available on Steam, but I'm not going to the mending just yet. But I'm looking forward to playing. What is it called? Space Crew. I did share a trailer for it a little while ago. It looked like it would be a good laugh. Right now, where is the box? Let's see. We will give you all of that. You can have some of that. Where is it? So this will all sit here for at least the next 3 months, given how long it takes you to empty your chest. There we go. Where did I put that shotgun? There it is. Right, let's just sort out this whilst we're at it, actually. So I need my shield. Need that put back. Oh, hang on, I didn't put the shovel there as well. There we go. What else was I need to do? Oh yeah, I know now. And put that in there. Oh, look at that. There's 64 shulkers here. Typical. Right, so I've got one of those. I've got some rockets. I've got some of that. I need the junk to go back. Yeah, I think that's all I've done here. Right. I'll head up to the XP thing, and that's where we'll leave it for today. Oh, yeah, you coming to play this weekend, are you? I don't know, he's don't come on for months at a time. I just wander around this empty world by myself. Ooh, that's an idea. I need some more soul stuff so I can make some more of these blue lanterns. Slowly going up. You get a faster elevator in here, don't we? Oh, bedrock. There we go. Yeah, he only comes on when he wants something because he's a selfish brat. You can always bait him. Because remember, like last time he came to talk to us, the only reason he came on is because I'd left a comment about changes about YouTube, and he was straight in, wasn't he? There we go. Put those in there. Did I turn that on? Yeah. Right, let's regenerate our stuff up here. There we go. That's everything fixed. Did anything need... No, nothing need repairing in there. Oh, now the question is... Oh, no, I'll walk back later on. I'm thinking, do I just like jump off? Yeah, just get that bit of XP. I'll walk back. The last time he came on the server, the only reason he came on the server was so that he could use Lightmatica to take this so he could paste it into his world because he couldn't build it himself. we'll head on down here now, and then I'll. Oh, I can't wedge the key, can I? Bugger. I just think I will just leave it walking forward. But no, we'll get down here and I'll get into that chamber there, and then I'll see if there's anyone so that we can go and raid. Yeah, I remember you spotted that. Because I mean, he even put because I remember in the I'm gonna have to go back up here now to show you it. Because he didn't like comprehend the redstone on the top. He just because he just dumped it all in and he couldn't figure out what part of it was for. But I'm gonna have to go up so I can show you what the actual mechanism is for. Come on, anytime, get up there, yeah. Couldn't make it there. Because on this bit here, right, this is really, really tight in here. This mechanism. I've got this half slab here is just to stop spawning or anything like that in here, and also it gives a nice step for getting up. But this is for the overflow for when there is just too much rotten flesh. So do I have anything I can really waste? The arrows. We'll get rid of the arrows, I suppose. No, actually, we'll not risk it. But anyway, when this whole thing is full, as it is now, any more rotten flesh that comes in will trigger this. But in his episode, I remember he just couldn't. He couldn't get this here is like powering like this, which is technically blocking the hoppers from dropping anything, because this is blocking it. And when there's too much items in here, so I'll just drop that in there for a second. That's probably a really bad idea. This gets powered, which unpowers that, which unlocks it. But he couldn't get that this unlocks it, and that's how the system drops it, Just pissing myself laughing when I was watching it. Oh, they've gone down the wrong tube, haven't they? I'll dig those out of the mechanism later. Those arrows. Was it a full stack or half a stack? It was half a stack. Let's have a look. There it is. I fell out of the mechanism. But yeah, it was. I was just like watching it because he just copy and pastes the whole everything. He doesn't actually have any understanding of the mechanics of how any of it works. He just copy and pastes it each time. But never mind. That was so funny though. The what happened on Eagle Eye's Discord. I should have took a screenshot of it. Got the stray bits of XP. Anyway, we will go and have a look and see if there's anybody so that you can get your bonus eggs. Let's see, raid channel. Right, well, we have Angry Joe, so I'll send you over there so you can get your bonus eggs. As I said before, we're back with Halo tomorrow. I can't remember what mission we're up to, but I'm gonna have to go and check the remaining missions to see how long they are. But I'll do that shortly. Actually, then I know a rough estimate of how long it's going to take. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and if I change the Stream Deck menu, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.